of cheaters pay for blowing up my life.
There were a number of times when you or a member of your family needed a favor. This is a situation where you owe me one. Have a nice rest of your day.
It sounds like someone deliberately tried to hurt you.
Sounds like attempted murder.
I can't imagine how terrified you must have been.
I found out who did this.
I love you, Derek.
For one night, let me remind you who you still are.
I fell in love with an inconvenient man.
Now you have to deal with the inconvenient consequences. You see how that works?
You couldn't possibly hurt me more than you already have.
Don't try me.
We've got a problem protecting the family.
Beyond the Gate spoilers for the week of January 19th to 23rd indicate that Dani Dupree, Karla Mosley, will plant a kiss on her ex-husband, Bill Hamilton, Timon Kyle Duet, while Ted Richardson, Keith D. Robinson, puts Catherine Cat Richardson, Colby Natasha Nixon, in her place. The CBS soap released an add-on preview after its Inside the Gates cast roundtable special on Monday, January 19th, so it's time to talk about all the drama waiting for fans over the next 5 days. First, the BTG preview video for the week of January 19th to 23rd opens with Ted at the country club. As he's standing there, Nicole Dupree, Daphnee Duplaix, catches his eye. However, she's not alone, as Carlton Fitzgerald, Robert Christopher Riley, is by her side, walking with her. Ted enthusiastically acknowledges Nicole, then awkwardly states, "Carlton." Yikes, no love lost between these two business partners, despite their recent chat. As scenes shift in the promo, a clip of Leslie Thomas, Trisha Mangrant, is shown. She notes, "Whatever long game you're playing, you're running out of time for that." While BTG viewers can't see who she is talking to, it's likely Joey Armstrong, John Lindstrom. Beyond the Gate spoilers hint Leslie is going to push the casino owner's buttons this week, but is also going to put her in her place, so she'd better be careful. Speaking of being put in their place, Ted and Kat have a table at Orphy Jean's for what should be a nice father-daughter outing, but it won't be. Kat tells her dad, "You slept with a devious, psychotic B, TCH, and expect somehow to get another well-bred princess." Ted firmly replies with, "We have come to the end of apology season." He goes on to say, "Have I ever been anything less than a good father to you?" It looks like Ted is over saying he's sorry about an affair that happened decades ago. He's also over with Kat's continued animosity toward Eva Thomas, Amber Michelle. Will she ever agree to bury the hatchet? Lastly, Dani and Bill share a tender moment after hours in his office. The Beyond the Gates promo wraps up with a scene between the two exes having a heart-to-heart. They are pretty close in proximity when Ted states, "You burn bright, Dani. No power on this earth will ever dim that light." Dani then reaches for a kiss, and Bill doesn't stop her. Beyond the Gate spoilers for the week of January 19th to 23rd indicate that Dani and Bill will kiss for the umpteenth time since their divorce at some point over the next 4 days. However, will they end up doing far more if their conscience doesn't get the better of them? As the winds of January howl through the fictional town of Oak Haven, the passions, schemes, and power struggles within Beyond the Gates are burning hotter than ever. This week's add-on episodes, available to premium subscribers, deliver a seismic shift in two of the show's core relationships, promising consequences that will ripple through the spring. In one corner, a long-simmering romance finally ignites, while in another, a simmering feud reaches its boiling point. A long-awaited flame. Dani and Bill's kiss changes everything. For months, viewers have watched the tender, fraught dance between nurse Dani Clayton and reformed oil rig worker Bill McDougal. Bonded by trauma, Dani's recovery from the tragic St. Luce's hospital fire and Bill's struggle with guilt over his brother's role in it. Their connection has been a slow burn of shared glances, hushed conversations over coffee, and unwavering support. This week, that spark finally catches fire. The moment unfolds not in a grand, orchestrated setting, but in the quiet, gritty reality that defines them. After Bill helps Dani through a panic attack triggered by the sound of sirens, a haunting remnant of the fire, their usual barrier of cautious friendship shatters. In the soft light of her cluttered apartment, a conversation laced with raw vulnerability, "You see the worst of me and you don't flinch," Bill admits, culminates in a kiss that is both gentle and desperate, a release of months of pent-up emotion. This is no mere romantic checkbox. The kiss is a narrative earthquake. Dani, who has built walls to protect her healing heart, is finally letting someone in. Bill, who believes he doesn't deserve happiness, is grasping for it. For premium subscribers, the extended scene reveals the immediate aftermath. Their stunned silence, the hesitant smile that breaks across Dani's face, and Bill's whispered, "I've wanted to do that since the day you called me a stubborn mule in the hospital hallway." This intimacy promises to destabilize Dani's cautious new life and force Bill to confront whether he can truly outrun his past for a future. But as previews hint, this beautiful complication won't go unnoticed, especially by Bill's ex-wife, Lydia, who sees Bill as her last chance at redemption. Ted's calculated strike, putting Kat in her place. While one relationship blooms, another withers under the frost of ruthless ambition. The battle for control of the powerful Vandermeer Foundation reaches a shocking crescendo in a brutal confrontation between CEO Ted Vandermeer and his niece, the rebellious Kat Vandermeer. Kat, armed with internal documents proving Ted's unethical manipulation of charitable funds to shore up his flailing shipping division, believed she had finally marshaled the leverage to force him out. In a packed board meeting, she presented her evidence with the fervor of a revolutionary. But she underestimated Ted's mastery of corporate warfare. In the add-on episode, we see the extended, chilling version of Ted's countermove. Instead of denying the allegations, he acknowledges them with a smirk, then systematically dismantles Kat's entire position. In a masterclass of psychological manipulation, he reveals he planted the leak of the damning documents himself. "You followed the breadcrumbs I left, Catherine," he purrs, before exposing that the whistleblower Kat trusted is actually on Ted's payroll, setting her up for a devastating lawsuit for defamation and breach of fiduciary duty. The crowning blow. He unveils a secret trust, completely legal and ironclad, that her late father, Ted's brother, signed, which grants Ted voting control over her shares in times of family discord, a clause he now invokes. "Your place, Catherine," Ted states, his voice devoid of all familial warmth, "is not in the boardroom plotting coups. Your place is as the public face of our charity galas, where you can do no real harm. Consider yourself neutered." The raw devastation on Kat's face is heart-wrenching. This isn't just a business loss. It's a deeply personal annihilation designed to crush her spirit. Premium scenes show Kat's subsequent breakdown in the vacant office she once hoped to claim, vowing not surrender, but a new kind of war. "If he wants a villain, I'll give him one he'll never forget." Converging storms. What's next for Oak Haven? This week's add-ons are a study in contrasting power dynamics, one forged in mutual vulnerability, the other in utter domination. Dani and Bill's kiss opens a door to healing and love, but also paints a target on their backs, making their nascent relationship collateral in larger games. Kat's humiliating defeat, meanwhile, has stripped her of institutional power but forged her into a desperate and unpredictable rogue element, likely to seek alliances in the shadows, perhaps with Bill's scheming ex, Lydia, or even with figures from Dani's troubled past at St. Luce's. The fallout promises to merge the personal with the corporate, the heart with the ledger. As Dani and Bill navigate the perilous joy.